as the orchestra tuned up, the loud trumpets blasted, the lively violins played, and the large drums bellowed. They were so excited. Tonight was the big concert. Tonight they would play music by the greatest composer in the world. The great composer had put so much effort into writing his marvellous masterpiece. He'd lovingly written every note and carefully thought of every instrument, every splash of a cymbal and harmony on the harp. The great composer twirled his moustache and got ready to hear the orchestra play his masterpiece. Now, right at the back of the orchestra, way behind all the other instruments, a little triangle was tuning up. He wasn't loud like the trumpets, he wasn't lively like the violins, and he certainly wasn't large like the drum. He thought to himself,
"What's the point? I'll never be heard above all this noise. My part is so small, no one will notice me. No one will care if I'm not here."
So slowly and quietly, the little triangle slinked off and hid in a quiet corner under the piano. Later that night, the orchestra began to play, and the great composer sat in the audience, twirling his moustache. He heard the loud trumpets, he heard the lively violins, he heard the large drums, and it sounded amazing. But wait!
Something is missing,
thought the great composer.
Where is the triangle? There was supposed to be a little ting there.
And with that, the great composer leapt to his feet.
Stop!
He shouted.
This isn't right. Where is the triangle?
The loud trumpets looked at the lively violins, and the lively violins looked at the large drums. None of them knew where the triangle had gone. Then a French horn piped up.
I think I saw him under the piano.
The great composer rushed over to the piano.
What are you doing under there?
Asked the great composer as he twirled his moustache. The little triangle's knees knocked. He was very scared.
"Hiding, sir,"
he nervously replied.
Why are you doing that?
Asked the composer gently. The little triangle sobbed and sobbed as he explained.
"There's no point in me being here. I'll never be as loud as the trumpet or as lively as the violin. And I'll certainly never be as large as the drum. My part is so small, nobody ever notices me."
Well, I noticed you.
Said the composer.
When I didn't hear the triangle ting, the whole symphony sounded wrong. Did you know that every instrument is important to me? Every note, every splash of the cymbal, and harmony on the harp matters to me. Even the tiniest, quietest ting of a triangle matters to me.
The little triangle could not believe his ears. The greatest composer in the world thought he was important, thought he mattered. And when the orchestra started playing again, the little triangle played with all his heart. Even though his was a small part, he knew he mattered.